There is something about lakes. At early mornings and just before sunsets, the water goes completely still and the colors reflecting on the water. The calm feeling, that's where this blanket came from. Hey everyone, Judith here from Lil'CrochetShop. Today we're making the Lake Breeze Baby Blanket, and I genuinely love this one. It's beautifully textured, it has a classic, nostalgic nursery charm, and once you get into the rhythm of it, it's one of those projects you can just sink into. For the full cot-size blanket, you'll need around 350 grams of worsted weight yarn. For yarn, I'd stick to cotton, acrylic, or a blend. Baby blankets get washed constantly, so anything that can handle a washing machine is a gift to the parents. You can absolutely make the whole body in one color. It looks stunning. But this is also a great stash buster, or finally an excuse to use that yarn cake you've been saving for something special for the last 2 years. One thing worth mentioning before we get to the pattern, you'll want at least 6 different colors to really make the border of this blanket pop. Here I show some inspo, just to make the video a bit longer, and also help around, of course. It doesn't have to be a perfectly planned palette. Your stash is absolutely fair game here. Also, yarn cakes are fantastic for this project. Just make sure whatever you grab is the same weight and fiber type as your main yarn. Otherwise, the tension goes a bit rogue, and nobody wants that. Let's get into it, shall we? For this tutorial, I'm chaining 20 plus 3, so 23 chains total. The repeat is dead simple. Any multiple of 4 plus 3 for your turning chain. That's it. The full written pattern is linked below. It has all the stitch counts, finished measurements, and 9 color palette ideas for different nursery styles. Links in the description. For row 1, double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. Then 1 double crochet all the way across. Chain 2 and turn. Stitch markers in the first and last stitches helps you to keep the stitch number all the way along in every rows. Totally optional, but they earn their keep. For row 2, this is where it starts getting interesting. Double crochet in the first stitch, chain 2. Skip 3 stitches. Then work a granny cluster into the next stitch. A granny cluster is just 3 double crochets into the same stitch. Repeat that across. Picking the right colors for a blanket can feel surprisingly tricky though. Which shade goes where, what order works, how to make the whole thing feel cohesive rather than chaotic. So the written pattern has a whole chapter dedicated to exactly that. Color theory, color ordering, and exact yarn recommendations with links, all of it. If you've ever stared at a pile of yarn and felt genuinely stuck, that chapter's for you. And finish with a double crochet in the last stitch. For my sample, I changed colors every 2 rows. It creates these soft, flowing transitions that remind me exactly of morning light on the water. But honestly, this works beautifully in a single color, or whatever nice yarn you've got. The texture carries the whole thing. The written pattern includes 9 palette inspos, for cottagecore, for farmhouse, for Japandi, for coastal, for woodland, for dopamine brights, something for boys, something for girls. I could make this blanket 10 times and never repeat a combination. For row 3, spike stitches come in here. And before you scroll away, I promise they're not scary. Double crochet in the first stitch, Spike stitch down into the middle of those skipped stitches from row 1. Then a granny cluster into the center stitch of the cluster below. All you're doing is inserting your hook 1 row lower than usual. That's genuinely it. Repeat it across. And then that's the whole pattern. Row 2, row 3, repeat until it's long enough, 2 rows only. I know, you're welcome. After a few repeats, you'll have it completely memorized, which makes this the perfect evening project. Put something good series on and just relax. Let your hands do the work. What is your favorite podcast or series to crochet on? Recommend some good one me in the comments, please. Okay, the border. I know border can feel like the part you have to get through after the fun part. It's not that here. The border on this blanket is genuinely the fun part. I loved watching it come together. I kept holding it up every few minutes to my poor husband just to look at it and admire. He did. For round 1, single crochet evenly all the way around. At each corner, repeat the following: 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet, along the sides I crocheted 2 single crochets per row, but adjust that part for your tension. If it gets too tight or wavy, you have to go back and fix it, or that will ruin the whole border. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the row. For round 2, same thing again, single crochet around, same corner treatment. This gives us a solid, stable base. Join with a slip stitch, back to the first stitch again. For round 3, start with a chain 3. It counts as the first double crochet. Add another double crochet to the same stitch. Skip 1 stitch and continue with 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. Skip the next stitch and repeat all the way around. At the corner, add 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and another 2 double crochets into the corner stitch. quick tip: join each new round at a different point around the blanket. It spreads out your ends, so you're not weaving in 30 tails into the same corner. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the row. For round 4, spike stitches come back. You alternate single crochets with spike stitches all around. And this is the round where the border really comes alive. And if you're newer to crochet and the full border feels like a lot, you can absolutely stop earlier. The blanket body on its own is beautiful. Crochet always should feel good, not stressful, and it is your project. You are the boss here. And at the corners, it's one single crochet, chain 1, 1 spike stitch, chain 1, 1 single crochet. As it builds up, you'll start to see these little shapes appear around the edge. They read as flowers or hearts, depending on your color choices. It's such a sweet finishing detail for a baby blanket. Then finish the border with 2 rounds of single crochet, as you can see in the written pattern. And that's the Lake Breeze baby blanket. Whether you're making it for a baby shower of a special someone, a part of your nursery, or just because the colors stopped you scrolling, I hope you love the process as much as I did creating it. I get the loveliest messages sometimes. Someone becoming a grandma, a new mom, a great-grandma, making something for a brand new little person in the family. And honestly, knowing this blanket might end up wrapped around that baby, that means everything to me. If you make one, please share it on your favorite social and tag me or leave a photo review. I genuinely love seeing your finished projects. Full pattern, color guides, and yarn links are all in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crocheting!